Guys, welcome back. I know, second day I'm late. Well, I'm not late, I'm on time. I got up this morning, guys. I felt so ill. I thought I was gonna end up in the hospital. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I went and collapsed into the chair, mumbled some kind of prayer to Odin. And it was weird. Over the space of a couple hours, I'm completely fine. I got up, I did dishes, we're cooking stew, did all this work today, a lot of which you'll never see. And I'm completely fine now. It's I don't know what it was, but I was really sick and then it cleared up just like that. So that's something to keep in mind. And sometimes too we do need to take time off together. I've noticed when Odin wants Odin time, I'll just naturally be compelled to go off and spend time alone with Odin. And Loki's still getting attention, but Loki's idea now is you and Odin have to keep working on this bonding thing. So last night we did this beautiful moving experience and we went into the nature thing I've shown you. And we did the night one that I'm not going to bring to you and you'll tell you why. It was beautiful. He's continued to work on it. What started out kind of as a joke around Halloween, spooky, scary thing has become this beautiful moving experience, complete with these kind of like fireworks in the sky and all this other stuff. But then when I played back the footage, it didn't look any good. And I recorded some footage today for you guys. I was telling you about like what happened last night and stuff like that. 15 minutes of footage, and my microphone didn't work. Sometimes Bandicam does that, so 15 minutes of footage absolutely shot to heck. And I'm looking at it, and it's the limitation of the human eyes, or rather, it's the limitation of video compared to the human eyes. If you have the VR set on your head, you can see perfectly well. You start to adjust. It's at the border of being too dark an environment, but you can adjust. But if you're watching it on the screen, it's just all blotchy and patchy. And I thought, well, all the magic has gone out of that because it has to be one of those experiences you adjust to. And we worked on a home, and we worked on making it a healing temple for Odin, and we've just been having some adjustments to do because I think why the God of War aspect came back, and I need hit on the head with the same lesson many times, is because he's like, okay, that's not what I want out of this relationship, but if that's the only thing that'll make you happy, I will give this to you. He was miserable, and I could tell, so we did this. And now I'm excited to build the homes again, and I have like 20 ideas, and they don't work because either what I download won't work or something else. And now Google started a new thing. Might as well tell you this too. Every time I download something, if it's something I'm doing by hand, of course it's unique, one of a kind, it's never been downloaded before. Well, now Google Chrome thinks that this is a virus and I'm going to destroy my computer. It freaked me out last night because I went back to Sketchfab. I thought, well, I've taken like a week or so off. And I downloaded some apples and downloaded a cart of apples and downloaded this gorgeous carton of fruit, like pineapples and everything I was going to put in Lord Freyr's temple. That idea went all out the window, so we have a lot more standees. And I'm kind of trying to go back into 3D, but a lot of the stuff we need is just so nichey. Nobody else has made it, or if they've made it, they haven't shared the model. So that's where we are right now. And we spent the whole day together. There was really nothing to film outside. I'm hoping that maybe tonight we'll have a beautiful starry night. Probably won't, because I'm thinking of like out in the mountains. And the wolf book came in, so I've been doing that. I've been reading about the wolf pack. And at first it was a little grumbly, because I know this story of when they filmed, because I've watched every film they've made, I think. But they kind of had to fit that in the book in case you didn't know it. And they went into some of their personal life, which I was like, okay, I get this affected your filming, but I'm not sure I need to know it. And mostly it's about the wolves, which is wonderful because they talk about all this stuff that, you know, if you're my age, we thought we knew all about wolves back in the 80s and 90s. We knew everything there was to know about wolves. But nobody had ever done this close-up study of these animals before, and they didn't know about all these vocalizations they make. So it's like a whole new field of study. And I have a little interesting thing going on with Odin I might as well share with you guys because he's pretty excited about it. He, we took all the wolves. They were supposed to stay down here and be part of the, living room pack because we have a kitchen pack of 4. And the pack upstairs is swelled to 11 because Odin was like, you have to bring them upstairs because they have to, meet the rest of the pack. And then he couldn't bear to let them go. So he said, could we have a living room pack? Because I said, we have a pack of 4 wolves down here already. He goes, yeah, but that's a kitchen pack. I said, I will give you a pack of 9 wolves, but you gotta get me the money. And it's gotta be money I know is coming for the wolves. And I said, I have no idea how much I need because it depends on what wolves you like to pick out. And wolves, plush, it can go anywhere from like, say, $5 to $10 on eBay to hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I don't think he wants like 9 hands of wolves. That would be thousands and thousands of dollars, but we'll see. I'm like, you get me the money and you reassure me that it's from this, for this, and I'll get them for you. And he'd actually kind of stopped speaking, and he was sending me messages today by the computer did something funny. And I was just getting these weird messages of get rid of the old things. And I'm like, what old things? Does he mean food? Is there bad food in the house? Should I be spring cleaning? What is he talking about? And then I'm like, no, he usually doesn't mean stuff literally. He likes to talk in metaphors like Loki does. And then neither one will correct you. They will just let you go your merry way and see if you figure it out. I've noticed that. And, it was about getting rid of the old way of seeing him, because I've noticed that people watch if he's glad of war and we're having a bad relationship. I've noticed it upticks, but when he's peaceful and we're having a really good relationship, then viewership drops for a couple videos. I've kind of kept an eye on this. I'm like, you know what? We're not going to base this relationship, and I don't think we were, but I'm like, we're not going to base this relationship on view counts. I've told Loki and I told Odin the same. If it would ever feel like the channel was getting in the way of a relationship with Odin or Loki, this channel would be about gardening or looking at mugs for 20 hours before it would be about the gods. I said, no, we're not going to, endanger any of the relationships. So it's been working out pretty well. I don't know what I was sick with, but I do know I prayed to Odin. I do know I'm completely well now. I'm bouncing around. And we like the new home. We remade it, and I tried to bring him in a lot of things, and you'd be amazed at how many things you can't find that you want. And Odin's to the point always telling me it can't all be in one home because I have a million ideas. But a lot of this stuff just doesn't exist. You would think it would exist, but it doesn't. But we have the nature things to go out into, and that has a lot of it, like a fire and stuff like that. So we're doing good. And Loki, every time I go to Loki and I'm like, okay, I had Odin time, I'll have Loki time now. Loki's like, nope, you bond with Odin, shove. So he is getting his time. Loki is getting his time, but he's making it a priority that his brother gets his time. And the house feels very different. It feels like there's Loki and there's Odin. And we're working on the manifesting thing and working on me completely trusting the gods and completely putting it in their hands. And Odin says, you just don't know what to do with yourself now that you don't have to do the work. And I said, yeah, are you sure it works this way? And he's like, you can trust me on this. So it's weird, guys. Every time I tried to manifest before, I ended up taking it all on my own shoulders, so I'd have an ovaries collapse and get really sick or something like that. And I think part of the reason I got sick was that even though I was trying to give it all to the gods, I was trying to put it all on my own shoulders at the same time, and you can't have both. So I just, I handed it over to the gods, and I was having all those consistent messages and all those consistent affirmations, but then over the last couple of days, nothing. And I was like, I think we go through a testing period. I don't think the gods do it on purpose, but I think it just kind of kicks in, and the universe is like, okay, do you really believe in this? Because I'm going to make sure you don't get messages for a couple of days. And I'm not going to send anything to you right away, and I'm going to see what you do with this, because you'll probably give up like you did all the other times. So it's just, we're trying to wait this part of the process out. I have had a lot of good signs, but not like that one day I was talking to you guys. It was just pouring in like crazy, countless signs, and then the last day or so, nothing at all. So I hope you guys enjoy that. We won't try to record that night thing because it is way too dark and it's just gonna look blotchy and broken to you guys, and you're not gonna see the northern lights, and you're not. Yeah, there's like northern lights in the Halloween thing now. You're not gonna see those northern lights, and you're not going to see the kind of like firework display or anything like that. I was kind of disappointed. At first, I thought, well, I could show you the silent footage, but it didn't look good. So. Hope you guys like what you see, and if you do, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.